And here we are back at the KSC, checking with mission control. You see, we've got all these conduct focused observational surveys. We could probably do a couple of those because a couple of those should be fairly close. But what I really want to talk about now is this ferry tourists to their destination. We're at a really unique point in Kerbal Space Program in that we can actually ferry tourists safely to their destination because all of their destinations are going to be suborbital spaceflight. That changes after you get your first orbit. You end up having to take them on orbital flights or to specific locations, but for right now, they're all going to be suborbital flights. So to take care of that, we need a brand new vessel. And it's not going to be Puncher 1. Well, first we got to put a pod, and then we can rename it. This is going to be Tourism 1. This is going to be a really weird-looking design, okay? There's not going to be any science on it at all. It's going to be a series of fuel tanks. Now we can carry 6 at a time, and a series of command pods, and a huge series of parachutes, because we don't want any of our tourists dying. That would be really bad for the program. And then it's going to asparagus. Well, it's not going to be an asparagus. It's just going to look like an asparagus. You're going to have a stack of tanks down the center. And these tanks all need to be empty because they're not doing anything except providing structural support. 24 parts already. And give us one bell. $11 tons, 27 parts. Command modules are facing the wrong way. We really don't care. Empty crew cabins. We're going to fill those with tourists. I'm going to fill them with tourists now. So we've got all of these tourists because we took all of the tourist missions. And how much weight do we have left? We have 11 tons, so we've got plenty more weight. Let's go back and add some more fuel. One more part, we can add one more fuel tank. And that's the absolute limit because of parts. Now, let's see if this thing will get off the pad. Don't ever even submit a design for a real-life spaceship that looks anything like this. Because you will be laughed out of NASA. Or anywhere else for that matter. But in Kerbal Space Program, it'll work. Throttle up to full power, and that is going beautifully. You can see all of our tourists over here sitting and enjoying the view. Well, some of them more than others. Some of them look downright terrified. And they probably should. I mean, we're not accelerating that fast, but they're not very brave either. I don't know why, if their bravery or their courage meter is so low, they'd be going into space in the first place. But here they are, and I'm going to be making tons of money off of them. Because tourism is big business. It's a really easy way to get a lot of funding. But we've got to get pretty high up in the atmosphere, and I want to kind of keep a close eye on whether or not we can make it. And it doesn't look so far like we are going to. Just have too much weight. But as long as they don't die, we're still okay. Yeah, I might have to switch. I might have to pick up an SRB just to, and some decouplers just to punch through the lower atmosphere. because we are not getting enough acceleration on that one liquid-fueled engine. But that's okay. That's okay. Physics warp that up. Yeah, we're not going to even get close. Deploy our parachutes. Oh, you know, okay. No, I needed the radial mounts for that. And you know what? It's not worth it. Revert the flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. In fact, I might even ditch this whole piece of the recording. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cut off those 6 and replace it with that. Cut out that one, and now this one. If I can get back to it, there's the one still in the center that has become structural. Yeah, there it is. That's purely structure, and these are operational. Or no, that's not going to work because it's going to be too many parts. Yeah, it's going to be too many parts. Okay, I know this has worked before because I've done this before. Let's see. Can I attach? No, I can't do that. You know what? I'm going to go buy the parts. Don't save. There should be a couple of crew cabins that'll make this easier. General rocketry, that would definitely make it easier. All of that would make this easier. Where are the crew cabins? There they are. So I need general rocketry and general construction. And you know, I like the bigger fuel tanks, so I'm going to take advanced rocketry. It's 45. There's a new science experiment over here. No, survivability. There we go. Actually, I'm going to take a break.